In the world of Osu, where rhythm and skill combine to create breathtaking performances, one player has managed to capture the community's attention through their exceptional aim and determination. With the lack of hit sounds, of course. Wait, this guy doesn't play with hit sounds? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, I guess. Meet Plasma, a young talented player who has been actively shaping his Osu journey for the last 5 years. In this video, we will explore Plasma's evolution as a player, his motivations, his trials and triumphs, and his future goals. Right before we start, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I've changed the goal from 500 to 1000 by the end of the year. Only this many people will subscribe, so yeah, let's continue. Plasma's journey in Osu began discovering rhythm games through Elite Beat Agents on the Nintendo DS when he was really young. This is coincidentally how AryN actually got into Osu. In December 2016, he stumbled upon Osu stream on YouTube after watching Wolf's Big Black FC, and his desire to play the game only grew. However, it wasn't until April 2017 when he finally got a basic laptop and a cheap optical mouse that he could truly immerse himself in the world of Osu. Experimenting with different playstyles, he eventually settled on using tablet and keyboard sometime in July 2017. Soon after, in December 2018, he upgraded to a higher-end gaming laptop but experienced latency and audio delay issues. Throughout Plasma's journey, he experienced fluctuations in his Osu playtime because he took a break to immerse himself in a game called Soundspace on Roblox, a rhythm game that he focused almost all of his time between July 2019 to May 2020. The game consists of a 3x3 grid where notes can be placed, and to hit them you need to move your cursor over them when they're closest to you. Basically 3D Osu Relax. The Roblox port is now the less popular rendition of the game because of some updates to the platform that removed close to all of the songs the game contained, which is why it is now overshadowed by the standalone version called Soundspace Plus, where it simulates the Roblox game while still containing all of the songs the original used to have. Plasma was the best player on the game for a short period, as well as being a notable mapper, but after a year he moved back to Osu since he wanted to still play some sort of rhythm/music game after moving away from Soundspace. Once again, playing the game despite an input latency of around 8 milliseconds. Here are some scores he would start out with, like Plasma's first 500 pp play on Horrible Kids, Cookies Diff, and a DTFC.
Watch your step around these words, cause they're gonna get you in the end. I swear, it's not a disease, it's just a game of pretend. A game of pretend. Horrible kids, look what we did. Horrible kids, look what we did.
Before getting his first 600 pp on Just a Dice just over a week later, on the 21st of March. A 94% one miss choke. Alright, over to Saow now.
This surge in skill allowed Plasma to break through the top 5,000. However, only a few months later, he received another upgrade to his setup, which completely eliminated his input delay and lag spikes, as well with obtaining an XP Penstar G640 tablet, which combined with the motivation to push himself with his new setup, dramatically improving his consistency and aim. This allowed him to halve his rank in one day, going from rank 4,500 to 2,200 on August 8, 2021. Switching to a newer tablet further refined his aim, but his setup is really what allowed Plasma to get the motivation he needed to push himself as much as he could on high AR, enabling him to make impressive progress in a short period. Competitions with friends and the desire to push his rank fueled Plasma's motivation during this period. Friendly rivalries with Cloutful, aka Epic Gaming, inspired him to climb the rankings, and according to him, was one of the main reasons for where he is today on the global rankings. While mouse was what he first played with, his tablet prowess now defines his playstyle. After only 2 weeks of grinding out the game with this new setup, he reached 3-digit on the 31st of August 2021, as well as achieving his first 700 pp play on Padaru GIF, worth 721 pp. Things were looking good for Plasma, as he slowly but surely started to rise in the rankings. However, Plasma would face his first accusation of cheating. The incident occurred when he soared from rank 4000 to 3-digit territory, where Apollo, Moonpoint on Osu now, accused him of very obvious relax or some sort of cheat. After looking at his tapping on his top plays, the report goes into detail about his very weird tapping, which was partly due to him having very underdeveloped tapping at the time, which made it look like he was pressing 285 BPM triples in the order of key press 2, key press 2, key press 1, when in reality he was just holding down key press 1, which made it look like the initial observation, but overall the report was very flimsy with no concrete proof, other than speculation followed by, "It's obvious this guy's cheating." Since it was his first actual encounter with the Osu community, he panicked and didn't know what to do, on top of a couple accounts DMing him over the whole thing. The second accusation on a play of his from a while ago featuring very weird cursor snaps. The reason for why this happened is because of the tablet he used in 2021, being the XP Penstar G640, which is known for having pen buttons that affect the cursor. He pressed and let go of his pen buttons while aiming and gripping his pen, hence the very weird movements at the end of Soldier Baka. The first accusation affected his motivation a lot more than the second, but he recovered fairly quickly as the accusations were quickly disproven and he wasn't under the pressure of having the reputation of a cheater on Osu, though the majority still thought he was cheating looking back now. During these tough times, he demonstrated resilience and perseverance in the face of such challenges. Despite being a formidable presence in Osu, Plasma has never faced any restrictions.
Plasma's main forte lies in his exceptional aim, encompassing snap aim and aim speed. He got better at aiming by simply enough just playing maps out of his comfort zone. To be more specific, maps that he would get anywhere from 85 to 90% on, while primarily focusing on his miscount and nothing else. Spamming aim though is very boring for some, but it does guarantee you getting better at the skill set. Setting his focus to always lower the miscount or any certain aspect on a map that he wanted to push, such as accuracy or combo, and that's basically how he got there. It's very draining to try to improve all three at once. What he has found is only aiming to improve one section of a score naturally just gets you better at the rest as your skill ceiling gets higher. For people who want to get better at aim, set short-term goals of a certain miscount or a certain accuracy you want to achieve. Plasma mentions from his experience that you should not go for combo unless you're willing to retry spam a lot. Combo can be mentally draining and tilting, and he had better outcomes when prioritizing accuracy or miscount on higher star aim maps. Making sure you have a large selection of aim maps you can play is also important since aim is very diverse. Anywhere from comfortable aim maps from these mappers, Scytho, Quantum Vortex, Nebu, to more awkward aim maps from these mappers, Spro, Raijodo, the Kush Van Man, is great since it makes your raw aim a lot more well-rounded, and your aim control also improves on top of that if you play more awkward angled jumps. Listen up, because this is a crucial thing that helped Plasma progress, and that thing is not going hard on yourself. If you're underperforming compared to yesterday or a week ago, just try to get the best score you can in your current session and maintain an optimistic mindset when grinding for your skill cap. Mental, in his opinion, is the biggest key to success in games like Osu. These are some of his plays showing his progress in his main skill, like his first 800 PP on Hikari, a score that he grinded for such a long time. And finally, his first 900 PP on Paduru 3 mod, where Plasma received the majority of fame and popularity from the play. Here is a beauty of a clip.
Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my god! Holy fuck! Oh my god! Holy shit!
What? Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Plasma has accomplished many of his Osu goals, from ranking high in the global leaderboards, playing in OWC, ranking a beat map, reaching top 50 and earning a number 1 spot in the UK. However, he continues to set his sights on new challenges. His main aspiration is to achieve a 1000 PP play, and recently, his focus on achieving and mastering 3 mod scores stems from his aspiration to sight read AR11 one day, consistently pushing the boundaries of his raw aim capabilities and aiming to be a prominent force in the Osu community. He mentions that if he were to quit now, he would be content with what he has accomplished. Hopefully we don't see this day, as he is such a young talented player with a lot of potential. Going back to his setup, Plasma emphasizes the point of having a better setup improves the way you play and its usefulness when gaining ranks. However, this is only effective when you have truly reached your skill cap and you feel as if the only thing is stopping you is your hardware equipment. For example, his change in setup from a Dell laptop and a cheap optical mouse, or the XP Pen G540 at the time, to a Windows 7 Alienware laptop still with bad latency around 7 to 8 milliseconds and audio issues, helped him improve. These audio issues also led him to disable hit sounds completely, and he still uses this method to this day. Nowadays, Plasma has a better PC, an upgrade that was received shortly after his purchase of the Alienware laptop. Not only did his new PC allow him to play with 0.5 milliseconds and no lag spikes, but ultimately the initial hardware improvement boosted his mental and overall improved his mentality on improving in Osu. So basically, hardware does help you improve if you already have the skill. He also sticks with the idea that it extends your skill cap. However, thinking that a new keyboard or a new monitor would improve all your skill sets is not true. The effect is stronger in more extreme cases, such as moving from a setup where Osu barely ran to a PC that runs the game smoothly without any issues. In his pursuit of excellence, Plasma draws inspiration from well-known players such as WhiteCat, Badu, Epic Gaming, and Emmerich. Their achievements in Osu and their commitment to pushing AIM to new heights motivates Plasma to achieve greatness. Plasma's remarkable achievements and immense potential showcases how young talents can excel in the competitive world of Osu. Plasma's Osu journey is a demonstration of dedication, perseverance, and the relentless pursuit of improvement. From discovering Osu as a young player, pushing the boundaries of his raw aim capabilities, Plasma continues to inspire fellow Osu enthusiasts with his impressive skills and unwavering passion for the game. The future of Plasma in Osu promises to be filled with excitement and potential.